We're going to be seeing still some local smoke from the fires in the Rogue Valley, but we're going to be looking at least some sunshine once we get towards the afternoon. But looking at Medford right now, we do have some mixture of some high clouds and some smoke in the air. It is currently 60 degrees, so a bit on the warm side, but it's nice and cool over in Gold Beach, 48 degrees, 50 degrees right now in Brookings, and 56 in Montague. And we're looking east of the Cascades, and we look at mostly 50s, but there's still 37. In Chemult, it is 57. In Lakeview, which is 17 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. So very warm east of the Cascades, at least at this time. And most of the rest of the region is definitely warmer. So you'll notice that heading out the door. So if you needed a jacket yesterday, probably not going to need that this morning. Definitely won't need it today into the afternoon because it's just going to get hot in most locations. But there is a system way offshore. We're finally going to get the effects of it, but we're going to have to wait, though, until Sunday for that to occur. So the forecast for today, we're going to be looking at temperatures getting about mid-70s by 10 o'clock, low 80s by about lunchtime, and then we're going to just be into the 90s for a good chunk of the afternoon. In fact, forecasting 96 degrees in Medford for today. So our stormcast showing that we do have some of the clouds right now over the region. They won't last all that long for this morning. They should be out of here by the time we get towards about lunchtime today. And then they'll continue to push off towards the east for the remainder part of the day today. We're going to be looking towards Saturday, looking pretty nice overall, at least in terms of the cloud cover. Not much going on and a pretty dry day overall, but still going to be very hot throughout the region. And then Saturday night into Sunday, we could be looking at possibly some fog, more low clouds and fog along the Oregon coast. Some possible drizzle, especially over towards Cape Blanco, areas up to the north, Port Orford, places like that for late Saturday into early on Sunday. So the forecast for today, upper 80s to low 90s east of the Cascades. The winds will pick up a little bit more than what we saw for yesterday. Not significant winds though, but a little bit more than what we saw yesterday. Temperatures very close to 95 degrees for the Rogue and Shasta Valley, so very hot today. Low 70s, maybe mid 70s along the Oregon coast. For tonight, it's going to be warm throughout most locations, mid 50s east of the Cascades, upper 50s to low 60s for both for the west side valleys for tonight, and mid 50s along the Oregon coast. Smoke, yeah, we're still going to see that unfortunately from local fires here into the Rogue Valley. Although the smoke model doesn't really show it, we're still going to see that for today. But at least the smoke from the fires in California is going to be reduced over the next couple of days. If you're thinking of grilling over the next couple of days outside, temperatures, again, going to be very hot throughout the region. 96 is what we're expecting for also on Saturday. And then temperatures will cool off a little bit onto the Oregon coast for Saturday and into Sunday. Temperatures getting into the 60s and then back up into the 70s and then back down into the 60s. So pretty temperate over there. For Northern California, will be pretty hot for the next couple of days, getting into the mid to upper 90s, only cooling off a little bit into early next week. We don't really cool off until Thursday. So it's going to be taking a little while before that occurs. For the Klamath Basin, low 90s for today. Overnight lows still mild, but at least they're into the 50s, and we stay right around 90 degrees through early next week. Cascades, overnight lows from the 50s into the 40s, highs into the 80s, cooling off a little bit into the 70s Sunday and Monday. And then for the Rogue Valley, again, very hot for today, mid-90s, overnight lows still around 60, but at least overnight lows will be coming down in the next couple of days, and highs a little bit cooler as well, especially on Sunday.